everybody, welcome back to another video with me. This is from We All Grow in a Different Ways, and that's okay, because it happens, it's a part of our life. And I'm going to make another video about my disability, and this one is going to be a question I actually get asked a lot, because I do get asked a lot, and it used to bother me. Actually, two questions that I get asked a lot and they used to bother me, but not so much as they used to. When I was younger, it used to bother me a lot, but now that I'm older and people mature, it gets a lot easier to answer these questions, and it doesn't bother me very much anymore, because it seems like something I get asked all the time by people that I talk to, because you can tell, and I'm gonna tell you why. But first and foremost, before I get into this video, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. Please remember that my videos are not kid friendly. Thank you for the subscribers. I noticed me yesterday, and thank you guys. I am really excited that I got 11K views yesterday on my video. Yesterday I was so shocked and so surprised when I woke up this morning, and also I wanted to make aware that my videos are not kid friendly, just because I cuss in my videos, and I do not want to be kicked off YouTube. So please be aware of what your children are watching, and just know that my channel is not kid friendly. Not that I don't love kids, this is more adult talk than kid talk, so please be aware of that. But anyway, I get the questions of, Lizzie, why you talk so funny, or why you like that? And the talking funny one is kind of easy to notice, because I don't have very good control of my tongue, just because my disability affects my whole body, and so yeah, it's my tongue. I mean, please, go away, make me nervous. Sorry guys for that interruption, but my tongue is the reason why I sound funny. Now, if I do that, it affects my whole body. Like, you just saw, when I get nervous, I kind of jump. That's called a spasm, and they usually come when people scare me. I'm very easy to scare, and so people love to scare me, and I kind of hate it because when I have a spasm or when I jump, it does hurt, but I have a high tolerance of pain, and I also jump either when I get really nervous or when I spasms, you guys, they come out of nowhere, so I have no control, I have no awareness of when they're coming, and so I will jump literally out of nowhere, and I'll get tight for a second, but then it will go away, and I can calm my body down and go back to what I was doing. The thing about it is when I'm like really focused on something that let's, for example, when I am drawing a picture or working on a portrait, I usually will be really focused because I put all my focus on the picture, and I don't want to like fuck it up or mess it up. So I'm really, really focused. And when somebody comes in my room and just says, "Lizzie, I'll jump," right away, like I will jump literally out of my chair. That's how focused I am, and it's frustrating because I literally have no control over it. It's like something you have no control over. It's your brain that sometimes takes over your body, and it's not fair, but it's something that I have to live with, and it's something that I deal with every day. And growing up with a disability, you kind of learn how to adapt in a lot of ways. You learn how to just cope with different things, and you learn how to deal with it in a lot of, deal with different things in a lot of different ways. And I already made a video about this subject I'm going to bring up, but I get a lot of people who stare at me, and that's one of the things that I probably hate the most, is when people are just staring and looking at me. Like, why are you looking at me? Why are you wasting your time just staring? Like, I hate that the most, probably, but people will, this is the reason why I made this video. People will come up to me, or I will get to know someone, and they'll be like, why you talk funny, okay? Why you talk funny? Well, let me show you. It's because of that sucker right there is the reason why I talk funny. Just think of it this way. Our tongues are muscles, and everything in your body is a muscle, okay? Our bodies work different ways, and our brains have to tell our bodies to move and to be, tell our brains how to tell our bodies what to do every day. So, since my tongue is a part of my body and I have a disability, CP comes with a lot of different things. It comes with talking funny. Some people are more hard to understand than others. some people have to use voice boxes to talk. My best friend Fabian, who is no longer with us. I love you, Fabian, by the way. But he had to use a voice box to talk. Now Fabian could talk, but it was more of a mumble than anything. And when he was very, very, very upset and angry, that's when you could understand him the most. Because he would really, really try to talk. And I think if it was up to Fabian himself, he wouldn't have chosen to use the voice box. He wouldn't have chosen to use anything to talk. He probably would have used his own voice. He's right up there screaming at me, I can use my own voice now, Lizzie. Like, I could talk. But having a disability and learning different ways to cope is how we have to live our lives. My voice, I used to be really ashamed and embarrassed of my voice. I think that's why I had a hard time when I first started making YouTube videos. I used to be very afraid to talk, and I used to be shy because of it. But once I started making YouTube videos, it got so much better. And yes, I don't have very good control over my tongue, and I still sound funny, but at least, I'm very thankful that I could talk. And it does get frustrating because if you watch our videos or if you listen to my voiceovers, sometimes I get mixed up on my words. But that's because I'm also dyslexic and I have problems with, like reading and spelling shit backwards. But, if you listen to my videos, sometimes my tongue takes over and it affects my talking, and I had to calm down and start over again. I do that a lot, but I'm part of who I am, and I learned how to accept that part of me, even though for a long time I didn't like it. I didn't like the way I sound, and a lot of people ask me, they're like, why you sound like a little kid, or why you sound like that, or why you talk like that, or, I would get questions like that. And so when I was younger, it was very hard for me to wonder why and answer those questions to where I was comfortable in my own skin to be okay with answering questions like that. Now I'm totally fine with it, and now it doesn't affect me as much as it did anymore. Yes, sometimes it takes me back to those days where it affects me still, but I'm okay with being who I am. And, the faces I make when I talk like that, it affects my whole body, okay? how do I explain this? So my whole body is tight. Everything about me is tight. My legs are tight. My tongue, I really have to try to do things. And so that's why it affects my body. And again, it only affects my body, not my brain. Like, I'm totally smart, and I'm really high functioning, and I'm very capable. I'm very independent. I'm very intelligent, and I'm just saying that so you guys are aware. Like, I know, and I'm lucky I had the parents that I had, because without them I wouldn't be the person I am today, even though I do struggle with my parents a lot. I had to thank them for that, because they didn't want to define me as different. They didn't want to. I wasn't gonna get treated like any different than anybody else, because we're all the same, and we all are human, and we should get treated like one. And yeah, you should never let anything define you, whether you have a disability or not. You are human, and you are meant to be on this earth. God put you here for a reason, and we are all God's children, and whether you accept that we are or not, we are all put on this earth for a reason. So nothing should define us. Nothing should hold us back. Nothing should make us feel any different or any less, because we're not. Or, and we have rights, and we all should live by those rights. Okay, so another question I get is, why you like that? And this is a question that I get asked by little kids a lot, because little kids are unaware, and they don't know. So it's okay. Like, I feel okay when a little kid asks me that question, because I know that they're unaware. Now, if it was an adult who came up to me, which I do get that sometimes, it's really, really, like, it throws me off, kind of, because you wouldn't imagine a grown-ass adult, like, asking you, why you like that, like, a total stranger, okay? You don't even know them on top of that. And it's like, dude, I don't even know you. Why are you asking me this question like you know me? You come up here and to me and you ask me that question like you know me. Dude, you don't know me. I can't walk. If you want to, take a picture, it lasts longer. But little kid is very different. Little kids are curious, and they don't know. So this is what I tell them, okay? This is what I do. I always say, even though last time I got asked this question, I was surrounded by adults that knew my situation. And my little neighbor kid asked me, he's like, Lizzie, why are your legs broken? And we all told him that my legs were not broken, that I could not walk. But that's not how I explain it to a little kid though. This is how I explain it. I tell them, because they'll ask me, they'll be like, Lizzie, why are you like that? Why can you walk? And I'd be like, because that's how God made me. That's how God created me to be the way that I am for a reason. And God makes people certain ways for a reason. And they ask me, and it makes me like happy and sad at the same time, because they'll ask me, they'll be like, they'll be, sorry for the dog, sorry for the yelling, but they'll ask me, they're like, will you ever be able to walk? And I'll be like, maybe someday. But I always tell them I never give up on anything. And you shouldn't either, just because if someone was to tell you, oh, you'll never be able to walk, should that be the answer? Or should it be the answer that you've always had in your mind? Yes, I will be able to walk. It might take me my whole life, but I'm willing to work my whole life just to get there, just to get to the point where you can be capable of just being independent. That's why I take right now, for example. Right now, even though I might not be able to walk, and I might not be able, I talk funny, yes, and I have all these struggles. Well, I don't look at that as, oh, I'm incapable of doing shit. I can't do it. I don't use my disability as a crutch. I don't use my, my talking funny. I don't use that as, oh, I can't do YouTube videos because I talk funny. No. I take it and I live with it and I work with it every single day to make myself a better and stronger person, and I am very capable. I know that. The word I hate the most is no. I've been told no almost all my life, and I hate the word no. It should not be a part of, it's not a part of my vocabulary because I don't let it be. It's not a part of who I am. Like, I hate the word no because I would never want to give up on myself. And I never want to give up on anything just because I have dreams too. Like, I have dreams just like everybody else has dreams. I do too. And, one day I hope to achieve those dreams, but I know it's gonna take me a while, and I know it's gonna be an adventure and a roller coaster, but I do not let my disability define who I am. Just because I'm in a chair, I don't let the chair define me, and I don't let my disability define me, because there's more to life than using your disability as a crutch and saying, oh, I can't do shit. Sorry, like, I'm giving up. No, you use it, you take it, and you use all the energy that people give you, you know, the put downs, the words, the making fun of, you know, calling you certain names. You use that and you put that all together and you come as the person as you are, and you accomplish so much in your life, and then you prove those people wrong. That's what you do when you have a disability, just because people are always telling you, no, you can't do this, or no, you can't do that. Well, you can do it. You just gotta put your mind to it. That's all that matters. It's mind over matter. That's all it is. But those are the two questions that I get asked a lot. Yes, it's my tongue. And yes, I can't walk. But that doesn't mean shit to me. Like, God gave me this challenge to fight my own battle. If I was able to walk, I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't change my disability for anything, because I wouldn't be able to help inspire people the way that I do with my story, and I wouldn't take it away, because if I was able to walk, I would have been in the army, and so I always like to tell myself and to others sometimes that I can't be in the army, and I had a dream for myself if I was able to walk, but I'm fighting my own war every single day against my body, against my mind, against my disability, and I go out there and I fight every single day, and so that's enough war for me, and so I think of myself as a soldier within myself, because I'm fighting every day, and no one can fight a war like you can. That's why it's a battle every day to just wake up and say, okay, I'm ready for today. Everything is a battle, you guys. So I'm just fighting my own war with my own body, and we're all fighters. We're all meant to be who we want to be, and I hope that I was able to give you some strength and some awareness about my disability. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Happy Friday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And just like you guys are aware, before I end this video, I upload videos every weekend. Sometimes, if I'm not busy, if I am busy, I owe you guys 2 videos, which means I post during the week when I have a long time or when I'm not disturbed by anybody. But if I don't post over the weekend, then I post during the week. And another thing, I love you guys being here. Thank you so much for all the views yesterday. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.